What's up, Lego builders? Welcome back to Coconut Brick Studios for episode 8 of Building Naboo. Today is another Army showcase. We're going to be taking a look at my Lego Star Wars Gungan Army. Today's video is going to be much like my Droid Army showcase video. I'm really just getting everything out. All the minifigures stood up, giving them weapons, just so I can, for me, give an account, make sure everybody has weapons. I have all the guys, parts, pieces, whatever I need, and because who doesn't want to see a giant Gungan army on display? I also have a package in from Bricklink that we're going to take a look at. Hopefully this is one of my last packages. I'm really excited. I'm on the home stretch here. We really only have one more episode after this one before the finale. So let's get on with the update. This is most likely the final package that I need for Naboo. So historic day today. Like, this just barely came in the mail. Picked it up on my way in from work, and I'm really excited because, you know, I love Naboo, but it'll be nice to start getting stuff for other projects, and it's just nice to, you know, finally have a little bit of closure here. Like, we're here. The finish line is here. All right, let's see what we got in here. Oh, more tape. What do we have here? So let's start off with the Naboo related stuff. We have even more Gungans. I mean, have you guys ever watched a YouTuber buy this many Gungans? This is just your typical Gungan warrior. This is 10 Gungan warriors, and then we have an old school 1999 Gungan. This is probably my least favorite Gungan that I've had to buy, but it's not terrible. Looks like there's a scratch or something on there. But don't worry, we've got more goodies in here. More goodies. So we've got 10 more blasters, which is absolutely perfect because I'm short exactly 10 blasters for my droid army. And then we have one more Gungan shield. I think I should have plenty of these. Next, we have some of these weird looking red plants. These are not for Naboo, obviously. These are for a different project. I actually wasn't planning on buying these, and I was buying the Gungans, and I saw these on the Bricklink store, and I was intrigued. I was like, these could go nicely for a project I'm going to be working on very soon. So I think they only had 3 in the store, and I bought all 3. And then, oh yeah, we saw this guy. I'm sure you guys saw this guy peeking out of the box. Got ourselves another one of the boys in blue. A beautiful 501st Trooper. This one is in really good condition. So I believe this is my second one that I've bought. So there it is, the last haul of Naboo. So now I'm just gonna get these Gungans out, get them prepared, and we're gonna hit up that time lapse. Here is my Grand Gungan army, pretty much complete and displayed for the first time ever. We have 72 Gungan warriors, 9 of these Kadu mounts, and then 1 giant Famba beast, 2 catapults, and 2 of these Gungan battle wagons. This army is made up of 4 different kinds of Gungans. We have these older green Gungan warriors. We've got the newer brown with the painted head Gungan warriors. And then we have these older 1999 Jar Jar Binks, and then the newer, I think it's 2015, colored and more detailed Jar Jar Binks. So I bought multiple of the green ones, the brown ones, all different kinds for a couple of reasons. And the first was it would have been much more expensive to buy 72 of one kind of Gungan, and also because the army itself is a little bit mixed up. You know, the Gungan army isn't the most official or the most high-tech, so they didn't do the best job of matching uniforms because it was more like a militia than an army. There is, however, only one of these new Jar Jar Binks, and that's because I didn't want there to be any confusion, like, why are there a million Jar Jar Binks? And so I wanted, this one right here represents the actual Jar Jar Binks, and the rest of these are just Gungans. So this is basically how it's going to look. We're going to have the bulk of the army in the front, and then behind them in the middle we're going to have the Famba. Flanking the Famba on either side we're going to have the catapults, battle wagons, and then over here on this side we're going to have the cavalry. However, the formations of the Gungan warriors will probably be a little bit different. Everything is going to be a little bit more spread out. I feel like everything here is very cramped, but that's just because I wanted to get everything set up and show it to you. The entire front row of the Gungan army all have the energy shields and a spear. The second row behind them and the third have spears, and then behind them the rest of the Gungans are just going to have Boombas, the little blue electrical balls. And then we also have cavalry over here. These are custom feathers that I actually came up with this idea myself. Whoops. So the old Gungan Caddo have these tan poles, but I thought they looked kind of lame. They're supposed to represent feathers, like giant feathers. And I figured, let's see if I can get this to focus. And I figured these Ninjago swords did a much better job of portraying some kind of giant bird feather. Also, when setting up this army, I realized I forgot a major part of this Gungan army, and that is Captain Tarpals, the purple Gungan. I have a Jar Jar Binks, and then I have a guy who's going to be his third in command, but I just realized I need to go and find a Captain Tarpals for this army. So that's pretty much it for this Gungan army. It's going to look a little bit different the next time you guys see it, but I just wanted to give you guys an idea of how many Gungans I had and what everything's going to look like. So let's head out to the outro. I hope you guys enjoyed today's showcase video. Gungan armies aren't that abundant or plentiful on the internet, so hopefully it was nice to see something a little different from a clone army, stormtrooper army, Mandalorian army. I am really happy with the army I would have. I would like it to be much bigger. It is a little bit conservative. 72 Gungans, while a lot, is not as many as I would have liked. I would have liked more like 90 to 100. However, what am I going to do with all these Gungans once the mock's over? So I had to be a little bit more practical and just go with the 72, 73 Gungans that I do have. If you guys like this video, don't forget to leave me a like. If you're new to this channel, please consider subscribing so you won't miss out on any of these epic updates and the finale when it comes out. But until next week, happy building.